Hello. I forgot to turn on the microphone. This is take 2.
Welcome to the Burnt Beyond podcast. Brought to you by hats.
By hats.
By
Sure.
hats.
By hats.
So, we gotta kind of work around what we accidentally talked about without the fucking...
Without the...
Is the mic on?
I'm making
Is the
sure.
mic
I know
on?
I turned it on, but I'm going to make sure. We are on.
Mic is on. We're
Mic
good.
is on and in proper setting.
Let's talk about sports.
Well, no, we
first.
gotta get the weather update out of the way because you want to do a weekly weather update.
Weekly weather update. Now we're gonna pull it back up.
It's in the 60s. It's rained off and on throughout the day today.
It's waned. It's waned. We off and on.
We've got waning Wayne.
Because it'll rain for like 10 minutes and then sun. It's
And
like
then,
that.
it's
kind of-
sunny, quick rain, gone.
Isn't it called like the devil is beating his wife or something like that?
It's when it's sunny out. So if it clouds up, no. But if
Oh.
it's like this, like it is right now, and it just started raining, yes, it is the devil beating his wife.
Gotcha.
But yes, it's been fucking rainy for a couple weeks now, pretty much.
Yep.
Making up for all the fucking precipitation we didn't get this winter.
Yeah. Or the last 2 summers.
Yeah, it's been dry. Beep! What? We're trying to record! Look how quickly this kid gets pissed off when some little inconvenient thing happens. Gary! Look at him boil. Look at him boil. Look at him fucking boil.
I lose my train of thought, man, and then everything just
The
goes to
train of
shit.
thought went to sports. What did you have to say about sports?
Oilers Stars, first off.
They played last night, right?
Yes.
Did they win? I saw
The
something.
Stars won.
The Stars won.
I think
yes.
it was like...
something about
Fi-
Robertson.
I think it was like... I don't know about that. I think the boxer was like 5-3, though.
Okay.
It was a heavy scoring game.
Yeah, and then that
like-
game that we caught the beginning of when they were playing aggressively, Dallas won 3-1.
So yeah, that's 2-1 Stars. I also wanted to say about the Wolves and the Mavericks. I keep seeing like stuff on my TikTok that's like, it's just a photo of like our the Vikings come back against Indianapolis, like 33-0. Or whatever.
Oh, yeah.
And I keep seeing like we've been here before, and then the next slide is just the
Yeah,
Timberwolves
well, I saw
doing.
on the news too, they were talking about the Wolves, and they're like, if there is a team that's going to do something magical, like fucking bring back a 3-0 lead, it's the Timberwolves right now. They've done fucking crazy things all throughout the season, fucking
Yeah.
against all odds, and still fucking pulled it off, so
They play tonight, right?
I think so, yeah.
We'll find out.
Yeah, because
We'll find
it's tonight, and then I think, because this would be game 4.
Yep.
Yep, and then game 5 would be Thursday, and then games, 6, Saturday.
If.
If. I mean, this could be it tonight.
Yeah.
I mean, fuck, you see the Celtics? 4-0 the Pacers.
Oh, did they?
Yep, swept them.
Then yeah, it might just end up being fucking...
Celtics, Mavs.
If
That'd be crazy if both fucking teams swept.
we take it back, though, think about how long the Celtics are just sitting on their
Oh, they're
ass.
gonna have
They're
so
just
much
sitting on
rest
their
time
ass?
if
Yeah.
if we draw it out. Yeah.
Okay, got that out of the way. I just want to talk to you about those, because those are the 2 kind of sports that I'm following currently.
Yeah. Well,
Even though I
not much
fucking...
going on. Baseball's hard to fucking like sit and give weekly updates on because right now it really doesn't.
Yeah,
I mean, it matters, but it doesn't really matter.
once in a while I just look at my teams and I go, woo, they're leading!
Yeah,
And that's
playoff
about it.
baseball is where it's at. That's when shit starts to fucking matter and it's fun.
How was trap last week? We shoot trap as well. We shoot trap every Thursday.
I mean, it was a nice day. It was a nice day. I think I shot a 21 and a 22.
That's a nice day.
That's not a no. Like the day itself, like the weather it was great weather we were having.
Yeah.
But, the shooting was not as great. Shooting
No.
is my skills have petered off.
Yeah, I don't
These
know.
last
I don't know
couple
what
weeks.
well, we are back at the 22.
We normally are though every year.
Well, last week too. Like, yes, the weather was wonderful and everything, but like, it just felt weird
Yeah.
shooting. I don't know what it was.
Things have been out of fucking whack.
Like, I wanted to immediately. here's the thing. I didn't want to be you and start yelling like, my gun feels weird.
gun is
My
fucked
gun,
up."
but that's why I was just so quiet.
Yeah.
Like where you're like, what's going on? Everyone's like, what's going on? And I'm just like, oh, God, I don't know, because I don't want to sit there and be like, it feels weird.
Yeah, no, I can understand it. If something can fucking, one little thing feels weird on that gun, I can throw everything off.
Yep. And I want to say that only because apparently we let other people
Yeah,
just play with it. But yeah.
so that's the point.
Yep. Another thing too. Recently just started playing Red Dead Redemption 2.
That's why he thinks he's a cowboy now.
Yeehaw!
Because he's gonna buy himself a Stetson.
I don't know what. I kind of want to have a cowboy hat.
You gotta have a cool hat.
Gotta
That's
have.
why-
Gotta.
That's
gotta
why
have a
I
cool
bought that hat. That's
Gotta
my
have-
hat, first
that,
of all.
that is his
It's
hat.
my
It's
hat.
his hat. Yes. I just when I came over, I immediately took it off the wall and started wearing it.
That's why I wanted a cowboy hat. It's like, I want a cool hat. Like, everybody wears a fucking baseball cap. You gotta have a unique hat.
Yeah. But yeah, I just started playing it. Got through like the first chapter. It's not bad.
No,
I would
I'm
definitely
not,
recommend it.
Yeah, I'm gonna hop on it. It's downloading. I mean, it's probably
is
done.
down.
It's probably done by now. When we came out here, it was about half done.
Mhm.
So, if we don't hop on and fucking torture ourselves with CS:GO tonight or something dumb like that, I'll probably hop on.
Well, no. So earlier today, I told you that I was going to get you to play a game, and it's going to be Halo.
But we're doing that tonight.
Depends when we're out of here.
Yeah.
Depends when.
I'm down. I just got to download it.
Yep.
I should obviously fucking just downloaded Red Dead in like a half hour, which is like 118 gigs.
Yep. He's never really played Halo. I got him to play Halo Reach like once
He
for
did.
like 2 missions.
Couple
or-
campaign missions.
Yeah, that was it. But that was a little bit of. It was a little bit messy.
Yeah, see, weren't you just trying to get like footage for
No,
a fucking?
that was
oh,
after
that was after the fact.
I was done with it, but like I just wanted to play Halo for some reason. And
Okay,
was
I
like-
thought you were.
and
I thought you were actively trying to get footage at the time. or
No,
something.
and I just wanted to share the experience with y'all.
Yeah, 'cause-
Halo's a great game.
Yeah, I only ever played Halo 3 ODST.
I'm taking this off for a bit. It's a nice set piece back there. Though.
Getting a little warm.
No, it doesn't fit my head perfectly.
Yeah.
And I've had it on for because we already tried for like 20 minutes
Yeah.
to record, and it's
Is it tight?
it's not tight. It's just fitting weird.
Okay. Yeah, because it's tight on my head. Again, I don't know if it's gone back to its. Yeah, it's gone back a little bit. I'd have to stretch it again, but that's a little tight on the sides. I'm gonna get the stretcher in there.
Do we just get hats lined up back here?
We could.
I think we just get hats.
I got another cool hat. I could toss that one up there if you decide to get yourself one.
Like I said, sponsored by hats.
We could get if there's a hat man out there that's
Hat
looking to
man.
get his hats out there.
Yeah.
We'll be a sponsor as long as you send us hats. Come on, man.
Yeah,
You don't
we
gotta-
just want
you don't-
hats.
You don't gotta pay us. Send a free hat.
But yeah, we'll play Halo, and then he's never really played it. I played it. I want you to experience it.
That's good.
The-
I want to at least play some multiplayer so I can get a feel
Yes.
for that because that's
Yes.
what I always knew about. Like obviously I knew the campaign was like great, like always had great storytelling and whatnot for the most part.
Yeah.
I was always more of a multiplayer guy when I was younger.
I'm gonna shout someone only because you brought up multiplayer, so I thought about this, and I have to shout someone out for this. Do you know who was like number either 1, 2, or 3 in the world on? I think it was.
Wasn't Ninja at one point?
No. So, well, I don't know, but from our high school.
From our school.
That was like 1, 2, or 3 in the world on one of the Halos multiplayer.
There was a kid, wasn't there?
Jack McDonald. Shout out to you, Jack, for
Wait, Jack was?
Jack McDonald. Yes, like super tall.
Yeah, no, I know who
farts.
Jack is.
Yeah, that's your shout out. Super tall and farts. Yeah, he was like 1, 2, or 3 in the world on one of the multiplayers.
Decent.
Yeah.
Decent.
Good for him.
Wasn't there a kid that came out of Buffalo too that fucking ended up playing for like not like I don't want to say little league but a lower league CS:GO team?
I'm unaware. I don't know.
I never knew the kid, but I remember I think some kid ended up going to play for like some like lesser known team,
Yeah, I don't know.
which is still cool.
Yeah.
If you're for some reason watching this, I'm not.
If you're that good at CS:GO,
yeah.
yeah. You just triggered another thought though. Pivot back to baseball quick. Do you know about the one college team? There's like it's like a Division III college baseball team that is going to like the.
Oh, they are already like sold. Like the team's not going to exist next year.
No, the school isn't
Yes,
going
the
to
Soul
exist.
School. Yes,
The
yes,
school
I have
doesn't
heard about
exist,
this.
but they're still going to the World Championship,
Yes.
which is bonkers.
That's
to me.
cool.
Bonkers. Good for.
I hope they win. Those kids are going to
Good
play.
for those troops out there.
Those kids are going to play fucking harder than they've ever played baseball in their life.
Yeah. Honestly.
Fighting for a dead school.
Honestly, yeah. Let's just be a big old meme back in the
Oh yeah.
back in the dugout. What do you have to say about the BO6 trailer though?
The BO6 trailer, I'm way too excited.
He's way too
I
excited.
should not be getting this excited about a COD game, given the last however many COD games, at least 6. Black Ops 4 is like, Black Ops 3 is the last great one. I think Black Ops 4 was the last good one. I think we had the same conversation last.
Yeah. Well, I don't ever remember playing Black Ops 4.
I played
I don't think I
bit
bought
of
it. I don't think I bought it.
So I think I got it on my PS4 right before I sold my PS4. Because I had like gotten it, played the zombies maps, went, this is okay. I miss my zombies that I grew up on.
Yeah.
Never touched it again, and then sold the PlayStation.
Big question. What did you sell your PS4 for
high
school?
I
In high
sold
school.
my PS4 for Magic Cards and Herbal Matter.
Herbal Matter.
Herbal Matters.
Back in old high school.
Yeah, I was probably about 9th grade, 8th grade.
Yep.
Probably 9th grade.
9th grade. Not 8th. Yeah. It was
Because
9th.
most of high school I was only PC. Because I fucking sold that shit and everybody was like, hop on. And I was like, I'm only on PC now. I'm
Yeah.
just out here by myself swimming.
Yep. I'm excited for it. The trailer you showed me was very interesting.
The good old marketing is back. Good old Treyarch marketing.
Before, did it start out with like the live action trailer that they did?
Yes,
First,
with the
and
whole
then-
Washington. So they
Yeah.
put up a website. So I figured out there's a website. And they made a website that I think is...
Marketing team.
I think it's
fucking
thetruthlies.com or something like that. That's the whole slogan they're going with. So they have that where they're feeding all these secret trailers to. There was one that was like an AI thing where it was like AI faces saying the truth is a lie, blah blah blah, you've been lied to.
Yeah.
It's the whole fucking government's controlling you shtick they're doing.
Yeah.
Which
website.
then they dropped the live action one where they had like the shot of the fucking van driving around that says the truth lies, the fucking pillar, and then the fucking whole Mount Rushmore banner thing, which I'm curious if that was like a set, because it looked like they got permission to go out to fucking...
There's no way that Treyarch...
Dude, that
there's-
look like when you look at the trailer, it looks
You're
damn
dumb.
convincing if
You're
it's
dumb.
fucking CGI.
There is no way a freaking game developed studio went to a national park and was like, hey, we need a marketing thing. Can we deface a national monument?
Then they do damn good with their fucking marketing. Their marketing team has their
'cause
fucking
I was like,
CGI.
For
and
one,
shit
think
down
about
good.
for one, think about the amount of money. Like, in that event, think about the amount of money that they would have to pay the national park system just to like rent it out for a day.
gotta
You
also-
can't have people seeing that. You can't have. No. Okay. Have
Close
you
it-
been to Mount Rushmore?
Yeah, I went there fucking when we went up to Colorado.
You can see Mount Rushmore, not even from their little viewpoint.
No, I know.
You can see it
driving away
from like down in whatever
the Truth
town
Lies
is.
banner over it.
I mean, it would have been a good ass, and you would have seen it on social media. You would have seen...
Unless they cut off the roads that far back. I mean, that's a lot of money, but you gotta think, it's also not just Treyarch funding this. Microsoft owns Activision. Bill Gates owns Microsoft.
I'm sorry to burst your bubble.
That's a lot of money.
I'm sorry to burst your bubble, but
I'll look into it. I'll figure it out. The word's here.
He'll find out the truth.
It might be a lie.
It might be a lie. Yep.
Oh, but the fucking BO2 will always be my game. That was...
Not me. I missed out.
You gotta play it. You can go back and play it. You can sign into my account on PC and I will let you play it.
What was so fun about it?
The story. The story was
Okay.
fucking great, because I played BO2 before I played BO1. I played BO1 first over at Tanner's house, but I never played like the campaign or anything. So I played BO2. It was like it was the first COD game I ever got. Other than I had fucking one of the first like 3 CODs. I had a fucking old desktop computer in my room, and it was like literally like one of the first 3 fucking on PC.
Yep.
Got it. I hadn't ever played like a good story game. I had only played like fucking random fucking shit. I'd never really played a good story game. So when I fucking got in, and it's that first mission where you're in the fucking desert, and you're just fucking, you're in Africa, I think. I can't fucking remember. You're in Africa, and it's just a fucking bloodbath, like, just chaos. And then it ends with I think it's the first mission, it ends with the shot of the guy burning in a box. It is just a metal box, and you set the guy on fire, and you watch him burn, and I'm like 8, and I'm like, this is fucking nuts!
How did you get your hand on that game? 8.
I've got no clue. So they didn't really. I think my mom might have known what I played, but just didn't give a shit. Gary cared. Gary cared tremendously because I had True Crime on the GameCube, and True Crime was like Grand Theft Auto. Not before Grand Theft Auto, because Grand Theft Auto's always been around, but it was like one of the better spin-offs of that type of game.
Yeah.
And it had the whole fucking gangster shit, hookers, everything. And he was like, no fucking way.
He's not
And he
playing
took
that.
that shit from me, and I didn't see it for years. And then it
Did
was...
you ever get it back?
I did, yeah, at some point, when I think it was in my late teens or
When he was
something
11.
like that. Yeah, and I didn't even
3
play
years
I had an
later.
Xbox 360 and Grand Theft Auto 5 at that point. I didn't need True Crime.
You didn't need to go back and revisit.
Yeah, and then he wasn't ever a fan of like Grand Theft Auto. Like he saw the games, some of those like games that I played, and young kid like you shouldn't be playing these kind of games. And that kind of stemmed from the whole. He wasn't a big fan of video games, me playing it, because there was all the arguments we had back in the day when it was like, it's a school night, you should be in bed, not playing fucking Call of Duty.
Turning off the router.
Turn it off the router. Yeah.
Ugh. Was I your friend when he would? No, I remember.
Definitely.
I don't
Because
remember.
Hunter was around.
I don't remember it as like you just dropping out of the party. I remember like we're trying to get on, you're trying to play, and I'm getting texts that like I'm fighting. For
Yes,
the
I
router.
am fighting with the entire family right now.
For the
We're in the basement duking it out over the router.
Yeah, exactly. That like I don't remember like you just. Nah, now that I think about it, I definitely remember sometimes where it's like 10
Hunter
o'clock.
was joking about
It's
it.
like 10 o'clock at night. It's a school night.
Nan swings that door open.
I remember that, dude. Jordan, you need to go to bed.
You need to go to bed.
It's a
People have
school
to.
night.
It's a school night. Me and your grandfather have to work in the morning. People have to get up early.
What happened? Were you able to just get quieter?
Sometimes I just got quieter. Sometimes I had to get off because we were
Okay.
just too
Well,
fucking
no,
loud.
I'm saying, like, I remember that in, let's say, like, 9th grade.
Yeah.
Definitely, like, you need to go to bed. But then I don't remember that, like, 12th, 11th. I don't remember it too much.
Well, she retired. She retired, and then Pa fucking slept through shit. It was
Okay.
it was her that woke up majority of the time.
Oh.
But yeah, and then Pa worked later because she got up at fucking 2, 3 in the morning to go to work.
Oh, really?
Yeah, I
So,
don't
yeah, when
understand
you-
how she did. I mean, she went to bed at like 8 o'clock,
Mm.
but we'd be sitting there, and I'd have one fucking headphone off, and I'd just start hearing the clang. She's got that pot is still in there that all of her like brushes and stuff were in. You just hear the clang of the porcelain, like her grabbing shit. And fuck, she's up.
I hope she doesn't swing this
Just
door
fucking
open.
quiet as shit, fucking playing COD. Dude on the left, fucking blah blah blah. Or we'd just fucking be all out fucking hooting and all.
Yeah.
And that door would swing open. Hunter fucking, yeah, we were playing that one day, and he was like, I remember when she'd fucking swing that door. People have to work tomorrow.
Ugh, good fucking times.
Good times indeed. I will never forget that.
On the topic of video games, do you have a top 3?
Top 3 video games?
Yep. Maybe not of all time, not like any of that, just in your personal opinion.
Elden Ring.
Yep, that would be up there for me as well.
I gotta put Black Ops 2 in there. Just nostalgia factor, Black Ops 2 was the best multiplayer and campaign that I ever
Okay.
played.
Would you say that Black Ops 3 is the best for zombies? only because it
Yes.
combines it the most. And
Yes,
gives you
it is
most
the best
options.
zombies experience.
Yep.
The best nostalgia factor for zombies is still Black Ops 2.
Mhm.
Because that's when Origins came out, that's when Buried was out.
Your favorite transit was on that.
Fucking, as much as Transit's shit, it is a very nostalgic map and an iconic map. Because fucking you and 3 of your fucking buddies on the bus fucking trying to fucking survive that hellhole.
Big zombies guy over here.
Big zombies guy.
I'll get him
Probably got
talking a lot more
more
one
fucking
day.
hours
I'll get him
than
talking a lot
zombies.
more
We'll do
one
a
day.
whole podcast talking about the storyline.
Okay, you got one more. You might just have to slot CS in there.
I'm not. I'm just trying to think of specific. I can't think of the specific names of the ones, but the Sly Cooper games.
Really? That's
Yes.
number 3?
Yes.
Okay.
My top 3 games of all time: Elden Ring, Black Ops 2, and Sly Cooper. If I popped one out for a different game, it would probably be Black Ops 2 for CS:GO.
Okay. For me, I'd have to say Elden Ring, probably. Elden Ring.
Elden.
I got no clue on the other. I can't even think of a game right now.
Well, that's what you said that too, and I'm like, video games.
Yeah. There's a couple out there.
There's some.
Yeah.
I played a few.
I'll get back to them next week. We'll get back actually next week. We'll think about it.
Yeah.
Get back next week.
I'm pretty solid in that answer.
CS:GO probably at 2, just for the amount of hours I have on it. However, it is a toxic experience.
It is rough. It's one of the best games, but it's painful. Because when you're losing 3 games in a row, there's nothing I want to do more than just slam my head through my keyboard.
Yeah. I mean, like last night when we played, we, I think, lost 3, won 1, lost another one that I was just like, I have to get off. I have to get off.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's rough.
And then another topic as well. So we're just doing lists here. Tattoos we have / want to get. I knew you were gonna pull something like that.
I want one really bad. I want some really bad.
Like what?
The
You
fucking...
got any ideas? Because I have a whole list. This is why I was like, I can bring this up because I got a whole list.
Mainly the fucking Pray For Me, or not Pray For Me, Pray For Paris cover. The fucking David with the head of Goliath.
Like that?
Oh! This! This specifically, yes. On my forearm here.
But you gotta make sure no one fucks it up.
Nobody fucks up the face. I've seen some bad ones. I've seen some terrible ones. I've seen some great ones, though.
And then I have this one and this one.
Oh, I have to put images in.
You do have to put images in.
You have to send me
There's
images.
1 and 2. Yep, right there.
When did I think you had 3?
Huh?
When did I think you had 3?
What's the third one?
I don't know.
I don't have a third one.
It's that and that.
Yeah, I have 2. Couple other ones that I want. So I have a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. I have like 8 on the list currently that are just cooking up. I got some Latin words that would be fire, blood, and iron, which is Ignis.
Bigness.
No. Ignis. No. It's Ignis, which is fire. It's like sanguine, I believe, and then ferrous, I believe, but it would be in Latin. A koi, but there's a lot of rules about kois, and I gotta I don't know. For all the tattoos that I want, they have deep meaning. They have I don't know. I think about them for a lot.
That's good. You should.
I was talking to people at drill about this. Literally, we were talking about the all of our different lists or whatever, and a lot of them were like, "Oh, I don't care."
Ignore that.
You gonna talk about?
I don't think I was in shot there.
You gonna talk about that?
I spit out a Zin, and now I just poured 3 of them onto my lap.
But a lot of them were like, "Oh yeah, I don't put that much thought into it."
Read that.
You get 1 clap.
Where'd the cover go?
But there's a lot of rules. Do you know about all the rules about koi fish tattoos?
I know that you can get made fun of if you get a really gay one.
Fair. Well, no, you got
That's about it.
You got like if it's going upstream or downstream. You got all the different colors in their meetings, whatever. Yeah, you got all that. So there's kind of like I want a wizard.
You've said that before.
But then
just a wizard.
So a wizard or the tarot card of the magician, which would be a wizard. So I don't know if like I would combine them somehow.
I wouldn't just do a random wizard like with the staff just standing on
I would do just a random
wizard. A random wizard.
Yeah. That is the only one that would be well, because it goes back. The tarot card part goes back to I did the whole fucking spiely thing or whatever, and the card I pulled was the magician. So that's kind of why I want to do that. But then like just a wizard. That would be the only like if I didn't combine them and there was the magician and then also a wizard. That's the only time where it would be a random one of just.
Yeah.
Well, it's a wizard.
it's just a wizard.
Yes. And then I want to do the hexagon. You've seen that.
Yeah.
I showed you the hexagon thing. It's like, you kind of got two, I guess, or at least what I know is you can do it two different ways, which is like, it's a hexagon pattern. So it's a bunch of little hexagons. And you can either have it as like, you just go into a tattoo shop and then like just different artists fill out different,
hexagons.
Yeah, with whatever they want. I would give them a couple, like, please don't draw a dick on me.
Yeah,
like,
well, I think they'd do you the due diligence of that.
Someone did bring something up for me, though, is like, which I've never heard about this, maybe you have. Apparently some artists won't work on something that someone else has done.
Correct, yep.
But I think is that not different enough? I think that's different enough. You know what I mean? Like, he's not working on, like, I'm saying, if you had
this
one,
is half done, and
if
now
you had
somebody
one guy
else
do
is
that, and then
finishing it.
another guy just do the face.
We might have a visitor coming in.
Yep. This is Grandpa.
What you know, Pasta?
Are you podcasting right now?
We
Yes,
are
we are.
podcasting.
Well, somebody just ran into Mason's car
Actually?
on a bicycle,
On a bicycle?
so you might want to come look at it.
Oh,
Okay.
my car got ran into.
What the hell?
We're gonna take y'all along this work this marathon. Let's see. I don't know what's happening, but Mason's car got hit. A little extra footage. What do we have here? We're at 27, 37. I'm gonna restart it quick.
Any damage?
Yeah, it's scratched.
Like 4 scratches.
Need to fix the rear bumper, the quarter panel here.
Oh, he hit hard.
I don't know, he said he wasn't paying attention, and then he must have like hit it with his wheel because his handlebars were all twisted, hit it with his wheel, and then the handlebars went like that and he fell.
Like a little kid?
13, 12.
Oh.
He felt so bad he was about to cry.
Did he say?
He never hit up there.
Did he say?
Okay, I didn't know if that's new or not,
Did he
but
come up?
No, a bike wouldn't be able to do that.
No, he's just right here, and his bike was right here.
You heard the stud?
Yeah. And I go, hey, hey, hey. He said, what'd you do over there? I said, what's going on over there?
Just a little guy.
I wasn't paying attention, and I didn't mean to. I said, don't worry about it. Don't get upset. Go get your paint.
when I was here last, there was 3 kids walking in the middle of the street,
What are you gonna do?
and they were like our age when we were dicking around, like 17, 18. I was going behind, I was driving behind them. I fucking gave them a good honk. They all fucking jumped up.
So, I'm not sure where he lived. I'm sure they lived in trailer park. 2 boys.
Trailer park.
Total.
Were in this place.
Total. Total.
Frame's bent.
What did Gary call you?
No, Pa came out and got us.
Did he say, hold on the podcast?
It's a vlog.
Yep. So.
Well, I'm not really sure. I don't. I like your hat, Mason.
What do you think of this whole predicament?
Well, I think it's a bummer.
It's a bumper, not a bummer.
I hate you so much. Don't.
What are you gonna do?
I don't know. How about you clear out?
I will, but that sucks.
Yeah, like that.
Well, we're out here again. I just wanted to finish what I had to say. Is the mic on?
Yes.
Okay. What was the last one? I want to finish my tattoo list.
Right here.
Yeah, we're doing this out here. And then I'm a big fan of Magic the Gathering. It's a card game. So I would do either a Black Lotus, which is the most like rare card, I guess. Or it would be like the thing of the 5, like a symbol with the 5 colors in it. Either one of that. Those are the only things that I got on my list currently, though. But yeah.
I just want the one for now.
The what?
The one on my arm
Oh,
of the hoodie picture.
I thought you the bee or the wasp.
I've kind of parted ways with that idea.
Why?
I don't know. I mean, I could at some point. I do want a sleeve. I want a sleeve. I don't know what I want on the sleeve.
Of what?
You gotta have money before I can get a tattoo.
There we go. You know, it's funny because literally I just had the fucking insurance for the goddamn windshield. Now we're out here again. This car gets beat to shit.
At least you didn't crack the windshield.
This car gets beat to shit. Like, what's all the things that happen to it? So, fucking AC aircon doesn't work.
Yep.
Then we had the first
Pa hit the
bumper
bumper.
inserted. We had Pa running into the bumper. Then,
You've definitely backed into somebody in this vehicle.
yes. Then I had the scrape guard incident.
Yep.
That was, yeah, that was
Valvoline.
Valvoline. I'm gonna slander Valvoline here, so we're not gonna be able to get a, just a little story about Valvoline. I guess there's I don't know about cars, but there's a scrape guard on the bottom, and they proceeded to take that off and then to do my oil, and then it fell off like 5 minutes after getting out of there, and it was the worst sound I've ever heard. Just driving at like 60 miles an hour. Yeah, it sounded great. Then I have the issue with the wheel. Or no, I have the issue with all 4 wheels because freaking the one tire shop that I went to doesn't the one tire shop didn't put the sensors back on, so I just have a permanent thing that says like that my pressure's down. And then I have the one that definitely is like leaking for some reason, but the shop that I went to, literally the shop where I bought my car, or no, sorry, the dealership that I bought my car, doesn't know what's like going on with it. They're like, we don't know why it's leaking. How do you not know why it's leaking?
Would you like to address the studs here?
I had a wing on it at one point. I had like where did I buy my wing, or what did I buy my wing on? I don't know. I had a shitty wing on it. Wing flew off. So then
I thought it froze and shattered.
Yes, correct. It did freeze and shatter. I'm just remembering it when it did freeze and shatter and then swung at me. So we got the one guy to put these caps in.
Yes. Which look nice.
Yep. There's the dent in the front from Trap.
Yep.
Can show him that, I guess. Hey, you have another thing to do when you get to blur my frickin'
Plates.
plates.
I'm avoiding them as much as I can. Where? Oh.
Which that was just from a snowbank at Trap.
I don't even remember you doing that.
Yeah, because I didn't tell anyone. Yeah, I hit a snowbank at Trap. I think that's
Kid doesn't know how to drive.
How many times have you sent it into the ditch? How many times have you sent it into the ditch?
3.
I think that's about it then.
I don't want to be like the center of the couch. You're nuts.
Welcome back. We're back.
We're back.
Welcome to the Burnt Beyond podcast, brought to you by
Hats
Bicycle Hits.
and bicycle hits.
Yeah, so we just went out there. We talked to the
there's a kid. He crashed a bike into my car, and then we just talked to his mom. Got that all figured out.
I'm not the mom.
We'll get back. Yeah, we didn't.
We got the kid's mom.
Yeah.
He decided to convince her to join the podcast. No, this is my mother,
Hi, I'm Ashley.
Ashley. Mother Ashley.
We didn't think we had a good second half of the podcast, so we decided.
We got her to sit and text on the podcast.
Yep.
And be on her phone.
Tell us about yourself.
About myself?
Give us a rundown. What are you about? What do you know? Where'd you come from? Where are you going?
Where did I grow up?
Whatever you want to talk about. This is your moment to shine.
Oh God, I'm embarrassing to red. I grew up in Rockford.
Where's
and I
Rockford?
live in Buffalo. Rockford's like 10 miles east.
Is that
of
right?
here. Yes, you have.
Can you describe Rockford for me?
Can you?
You really want me to?
Yeah.
It's a shithole. 2 words, shithole.
Do you have any? What is your favorite Jordan story? When he was younger.
My favorite one?
Yes.
Probably when he was riding his bike down the driveway and hit the road and knocked out a tooth.
When did this happen?
You're not aware of this?
And I was freaking out because he lost his
It was
tooth.
like one of my first bikes that I had gotten. I think I had just learned how to ride a bike without training wheels. And it was just this little bike, and I was going down the road. Or was I going down I don't think I was going down the driveway. I was in the middle of the
You
street.
were going down the hill.
I was going down the hill here. And the bike tipped out from underneath me. I must have got speed wobbled or something. And I fucking hit the ground,
Smashed his
smashed
face.
my mouth on the fucking pavement, and I knocked out my tooth. And I think it was my first tooth that I lost.
Yep.
It was like first tooth. I'm fucking mouth bloodied, sitting on the kitchen table,
Crying.
cold rag in my mouth.
And I
She's-
open up his mouth and the tooth is missing. And I'm like, oh my
His
God.
tooth is
Did
gone.
you find it?
She sat out in the street, by her, probably with people. There was probably people out
Mitchell, I think, and
Yeah.
whoever. But the tooth fairy had to come.
there. Well, she's
so-
out there having a panic attack in the middle of the street, looking for my tooth. I'm up on the kitchen table, bleeding out my gums.
You're only like 4 or 5. You were young.
I was, yeah, like I said, it was my first tooth, and like I had just learned how to ride a bike without training wheels, and obviously I didn't learn very well.
Right.
Was anybody? Did anybody see this happen? Did
I
someone
think
watch?
I was
I
out.
think
I had to have been
Mitchell.
out there with like Tanner or Mitchell and them.
I think
Okay.
Mitchell and Dylan or someone was out there with
Because I was
you.
curious if someone saw it or if you just ran into the house screaming and
No,
crying.
but there was also the time that we were hanging out down in your room. I was little, and I ran upstairs to go get my rainbow. I had a fucking rainbow loom kit for making the fucking rubber band bracelets. I went up, grabbed it, fucking. I'm running down the stairs, and the stairs have like square pegs at the top of them. There's the like railing part where it goes up and down or whatever. There's a little like square part at the top, and I fucking tripped going down the stairs. Caught my upper gums on that
On the
on the
railing.
edge of the fucking like cube part of it, sliced my gums open, and I come down to her room just covering my mouth crying, and the first thing she says, she goes, "What the fuck is wrong? Or what the hell is wrong with you? Why are you crying?" And I just take my hand away from my mouth, and I'm just bleeding out my fucking gums.
no sympathy.
No.
And I was like, I told you not to run down the stairs.
Why are you running down the stairs?
We'll bring you into our last podcast topic. Do you have any tattoos?
I do. I have 2 tattoos.
Which will be shown here and over there.
We'll probably just show one, because the other one's kind of shitty, isn't it?
Yeah, both of them are.
Well, this one's not bad. This one's just faded. The
This
other
one
one's
says
shit.
Jordan, kind of.
We'll show them here and over there.
And then the other one's on my hip, and I had a old Indian do it. Not old. He was young. He was Indian, though. Not old.
Do you want any more?
Yes, I'm gonna get another one.
Of what?
It's gonna be a dragonfly, and it's gonna say "always in my heart." I can't.
You had it was some saying that like wrapped around it.
Forever, forever in my heart. Something. Can't remember, but it's for my mom.
Okay. Would you like us to put a image here of kind of what you want?
Sure.
Really putting me to work over here.
I just want to put you to work.
I already have
I
enough
can get
editing to do with this shit.
You are
show.
editing. You are editing.
I'll
yeah.
send you the picture.
Yep. There we go. Right here.
He wants to play Halo, but he's putting in all this fucking work for me tonight.
Yeah.
Thing's got to be out by 7 a.m. tomorrow.
Well, you can download Halo while you edit.
I can do Halo while I edit, yes.
What else do you know?
Got trap shooting tomorrow. Again. Busiest year yet.
Is it? Oh yeah. Well, you
Of
do
all
have.
time.
We do have like 3 more teams, right?
Yeah.
Or 2 more teams.
We have 3 new teams, 21 total teams.
This is the busiest year you've ever had.
No.
Is your
When I first started doing trap shooting, there was like 27 teams.
So you run it on Wednesdays and Thursdays.
Yep.
Which night is busier?
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays.
Wednesdays right away. Then it kind of both nights right away,
You
and then
say
it
Wednesdays,
steadies
but
out.
you get home way earlier on Wednesdays.
That's because on Thursdays we have
Yeah.
and can I say that word?
Yeah, it's fucking 2024. Fucking Shane Gillis has got tires.
So
and
we
they're
call
saying
a bunch
f- on there.
that word, not like they are.
It's a
Comedy's
team name.
back.
It's
Comedy's
a team name.
fucking back. We're not. No.
So we have them, and they don't show up till later, so we have to wait for them.
It's just later teams in the night.
Yeah. And like Tim's team, all the beer drinkers stay late on Thursdays. That's why Thursdays are later.
I guess.
Wednesdays they get in and out.
Just so the audience gets a bit more of a feel for the person that you are, can you describe yourself in 3 words? I'll give you one of the
All
words.
rhyming.
I'll give you one of the 3 words already. Coors.
Well, usually I drink Busch Light.
No, we're gonna
so
take it
not-
back to straight elementary. You have to give us 3 adjectives that describe you, all beginning with the letter A, because your name starts with Ashley, and they all have to rhyme. Go.
I'll have to rhyme.
No, take
I was
out the
gonna
rhyming
say-
part.
I was
3
like-
adjectives. A. Started with A.
Awesome, annoying.
Asshole.
No. I'm not sure about the third.
Asshole.
Asshole it is.
Hey.
Jordan, do
You
you
got
have
7
any?
asshole.
Do you have any? So I asked her if she had any stories about you.
You know,
Do you
I
have-
always hated this fucking activity in school because J is a fucking terrible letter. Because you get like joyous, jumping, joyful,
Yeah.
which is just the same
Joyous.
thing as joyous.
Do you have any
For her.
stories about?
Jazzing.
Stories about my
Yeah.
mother.
So I asked her about any stories about you. Do you have any stories about your
Nothing that will incriminate. you,
Yeah, that's what I'm
please.
working on here.
See,
You,
nothing.
you put a
You
big
got
block
nothing.
when you're like, nothing that can incriminate.
Well, I don't want this all over the
Um,
world or wherever it goes.
I don't know. I can't think of anything off the top of my head. You're just nuts. The things I think about over the years is just your spastic
He hasn't even
nutsness.
seen nuts. There's so many parents out there that are just.
Oh, yeah, but you're fucking one of a kind in your own book.
Yeah, just like my mother.
Yeah, but Ian was a different kind of crazy.
Well, what do you do?
What do you do?
So no stories about me?
I can't think of any. The only, like, stories
What
I
about
could...
the story when I tipped over in the chair, holding you?
Well, I wasn't necessarily,
He
like...
was dropped as a kid.
I
Is that
wasn't-
what we're
I wasn't,
confirming
like-
here?
I wasn't
Are we
conscious
confirming
for
that you?
this. I wasn't like, I can't, I
You
don't
haven't
have
spawned in
memory.
yet? You
Yeah, I
haven't
don't have
spawned in yet?
memory.
He's
of
just
this.
been told the story.
I know you were... I think we were over at the other cabin. You guys were over at the other cabin,
That's
sitting along,
When
like...
Jeff and Ryder rented
You were
the other
sitting
one.
on, like, the edge by the lake, and you tipped backwards, and I was probably about a foot away from tumbling down a hill and straight into the lake.
No, I wasn't on the lake side. I was on this.
It is confirmed. Jordan was dropped, rolled down, and fell into a lake as a kid.
And probably thrown.
You know.
You probably fucking every night when I was getting put down, you probably just yeeted me into that crib.
No, I just imagine.
Yeah. Just-
Whoa!
Go
42! Hike!
Straight back to Pa. Pa fucking spirals me into the crib.
Yeah. Pa is the man you may have heard earlier if we put it in. That one, hey, someone hit your car.
Yeah.
Which is his grandpa.
Which was not what I was expecting when he was walking out.
I wasn't
Like,
expecting-
I thought he was coming to grab like a cabinet door, be like, oh, I gotta grab a cabinet door, or I left my level in here or something.
Yeah, when he showed up, I thought he was going to be like, you got to wrap it up because we got to get in here for the...
Yeah, we're gonna put it back in. Nope.
with the like,
Some
It's-
13-year-old
Yeah, and then
barreled straight into the back of your
When-
car.
When you said no, somebody on a bike, I thought you meant
Like a motorcycle.
motorcycle.
Well, that's what
was
I
like,
thought at
I-
first when he said it, because I've heard too many bikes go by at this
Mm.
point. So I know they're ripping around this time of year.
I was
So
like,
when he was like, bike. I'm like, oh no. Some kid on a little 125.
But
fucking
can we all
barreled
agree
into the
that
car.
we feel bad for the child?
I don't, after meeting him.
Really, was he kind of a jerk?
You can tell those kids are cocky.
is it just because they look like hips?
A little bit.
Yeah,
A little bit.
That's what I was.
I might be a little prejudiced, but.
You know, you're actually
I'm sitting there like I was really thinking like, why am I wearing a hat? Can I wear a hat around these fucking two?
you're actually kind of lucky though, because like some kids these days wouldn't have even told their mom.
No, that's what I told Gary.
You
I
know.
told Gary the kid.
I thought it was gonna be a hit and run. I thought it was gonna be.
Yeah,
a fucking-
after a while
it
of
took
waiting.
forever.
We
for the
probably
mom to
waited a
get here.
good fucking half hour, 45 minutes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, I like to think I'm a good judge of character, and that kid's not gonna feel too bad. He'll probably feel bad when his mom makes him pay for it, hopefully in some way.
Oh, his poor allowance.
There goes the allowance.
There goes my $10 a week.
You're raking and mowing the lawn for the next month or two.
I never got allowance as a kid.
That's another question.
Did you give him an allowance as a kid?
For a little
A
while.
couple of
There
dollars.
was a couple of summers where I was going ham on chores for money
Yeah,
for various
from
And you
me.
And
But
you had
then-
the trap range too.
Yeah,
Yeah.
well, that was at 13.
He started working at
12
the
or
trap
13.
range young, but then like my mom would pay him for good grades, if he
Yeah,
got
when
like
I had good grades in
I think
middle
he got
school.
like $10 an A, $5 a B,
Yeah,
and like
$6,
$3 a C.
Because 6th, 7th grade, I was making B honor roll.
You shouldn't have even got any money for a C.
No,
But-
probably not.
She would like tell him
C's
like
average.
she would tell
D is a
him like
passing grade.
you pass this spelling test, I'll give you $20, or I'll take you to Walmart, or I'll do this.
Yeah, like as a kid, I never got like money. If it wasn't for like, I got money for Christmas,
Yeah.
Easter, my birthday. That was
Yeah.
that was it.
Well, their big. I always wanted shit, and their big thing was you're gonna do something for it. You're
Right.
gonna work for it.
Did you have to do chores?
Not really.
Not really.
Not really. To be honest, not really. No. The only thing was like, keep your area clean.
Yeah.
Because I mean, like in, like
Don't be a fucking pig.
yeah, if it was like when I was younger, it was just like keep your room clean, and that's even like I'm just generally a tidied up person. I don't like it bothers me
Total
when,
opposite of him.
when my room is in disarray. Like,
No, it's amazing that me and him ever became friends because we're polar opposites in a lot of fucking aspects.
Well, they say opposites
Or at least we
attract.
were. I think we've come to a pretty fucking even ground at this point in our lives. But when I
Yeah,
met him,
it's
he
just
was
'cause you
fucking.
corrupted me.
You're a goddamn dweeb.
It
You're a goddamn
was a
dweeb when I
dweeb.
met you.
Yeah.
Who's saying you weren't? You're a dweeb in your own way.
Yeah.
You know.
I was a dweeb in a way that was fun. Not fucking. I sit at the peanut allergy table.
I thought
You
it-
sat at, didn't you sit at the fucking? I remember when we first met. You always sat at the fucking peanut free table.
I can't remember who it was because I had a friend. That
Oh, did you? I thought you just hung out.
No, because I was hanging out with name drop again, fucking Kira, fucking Brian, Emily.
Was anybody actually allergic to peanuts?
Beep out last names.
Yeah.
I feel like one of them was, or someone was. Like there was a reason why I was sitting there, because someone was allergic to peanuts.
Right.
And then there was us in the middle.
I remember it was a tumultuous time, like when I was distancing myself. from-
Transitioning, yes.
Like when I was distancing myself, because like, remember that that one day when we had to like, we were outside, it was middle school, and we had to like take photos around somewhere.
Yes.
So like people were told like you can bring like it'd be cool if you guys brought like selfie sticks.
Yeah.
So people were like going up to the top of the bleachers. You had to take one there, or whatever.
Yes.
I remember I
do remember that.
I remember I quickly jumped with it because I was in their group. I did the photos with them, and then afterwards, me, you, and then maybe someone else, I think, went and stood on those like pole, those like
Yep.
make sure like the car doesn't go through poles, the
Yes.
wood poles. We were trying to balance on top of them.
Yep.
I do remember that. There was a few people, I don't know specifically who, but there was times when, like, you were splitting off from that group. They came to me and they're like, you're fucking a bad influence
Wait,
on
what?
Mason. There was at least
Wait,
two
what?
people. I wish I could remember who it was, but 2 people approached me at some point in middle school and they're like, you're a bad influence on Mason. Like, he was friends with us and now he's all around you guys. And he turned out fine.
Yeah, it's
Thank you.
perfectly
Look at his
fine.
dorky fucking hat.
Hey,
It's your dorky
I know,
hat.
it's my
It's your
hat.
dorky hat.
I was gonna say, well, what the hell?
Well, thank
If
you.
it's
I
your
appreciate
head
it.
better than his, he's got a big ass head.
That's why I had my
I think.
You didn't get it fitted. Yeah, that was nice of you, I guess, to say, like, hey, make sure you get it, like, fitted.
Yeah, you gotta.
Go-
If
go
you're gonna
somewhere-
get one that fits.
Yeah.
Because when you stretch it,
You should go to that one place in Rogers. It's by Cabela's Boots and Buckles. Or
Here's the
whatever.
thing I think, though. Everyone is gonna give me shit until, like, once I wear it a lot, then people don't give you shit about it because they
go
just
to
know.
Cheyenne.
I think it
Huh?
looks
I
good.
said, let's go out to Cheyenne. Do you remember that fucking place in Cheyenne? That huge. When we were driving through, there was that one huge outfitter. It was a Western
Yeah,
outfitter
and
store.
then,
And it was
like-
like fucking. It's like
And
the
then,
size
like,
of a
all
Walmart.
over Cheyenne, there's, like, those boots everywhere.
Yep.
The statues, like, we have buffaloes.
They just have
they're
boot
cowboy
statues.
boots.
Yep, cowboy boot statues.
Yep.
Cheyenne was cool. I wish
Well-
we could have stayed in Wyoming for a little bit longer.
But another day or so.
But, like, if you try changing your appearance, right, people are gonna give you shit until they, like, in their mind, associate, oh, that's what he looks like now.
Right.
Does that make sense?
Yes,
Yeah.
I
Like-
totally get
like-
it.
Like,
'Cause
people
when I started growing my
people
hair
would
out,
give you so much shit, but now that it's like, yeah,
Jordan
'cause
just
you're,
has long hair.
you're consistently keeping it around the same length now.
I haven't had my hair cut in months.
You
I was
should
supposed-
get it trimmed.
I was supposed to get it cut, I think, in February is when she told me to come back, and it's way past February at this
So I'm
point.
saying now that it's
I'm
long,
surprised
like
she
you
hasn't
get you
messed
get
with
less shit. Yes, I
Yes.
still fucking throwing at you like get haircut.
Yeah, well, I
you
get
know?
it every once
But-
in a while, yeah, like when we stay
But it's a
late
lot
at
less.
Trap.
It's a lot less than when you started, right?
Oh god, yeah, it was
Right.
every fucking person I saw at every moment of the day.
Long,
That's one
cut
of
your hair.
that's the whole thing of, like I said, every time somebody tells me to cut my hair, I'm adding a month.
And you stood by it.
And I
too.
stood by it. I never cut my hair.
Never.
I got it
once.
trimmed and I got it fucking bleached.
After Nan passed.
Yep.
When I talked you into it, I was like, you gotta at least.
Well, because
trim it.
Nan the whole time, and she was like, you gotta get your hair cut. You gotta get your hair cut.
Yeah. But I said, at least just go get it trimmed, because if you trim it, it grows better.
It does. And she said it would grow quick, and it fucking did. I mean, you can see where the fucking bleach stops.
Yeah. Yeah.
When did you bleach it?
That would have been, I think it was 3 months before February. Whatever that is. I
Of
can't-
this
I can't
year?
go backwards. Because I think it was February.
When was the last day of the garage? door,
February,
guy?
it was late February. She told me to come back, and then it was because it was I got my hair cut and dyed, and she was like, "Okay, come back in about 3 months." And I think that was February.
And you never came
I never went back. I fucking the company got sold. I don't
Yeah.
know what I'm doing for money, and it costs like $200 to do this. So
Yeah.
my hair is not cheap now.
When do you go back to work?
Whenever the job soup says.
Dude.
Yeah, you're
Oh,
not
yeah, you're
working
just waiting.
tomorrow.
Are they doing the stalls tomorrow?
They're just, doing
there's
3 stalls.
2 or 3 stalls.
whatever.
Yeah, I'm not helping with that.
Right.
Kenny goes, well, you do enough standing around as it is, Gary, when we do that, so probably don't need them.
Right.
I'll
No,
come up
and the
when
cages.
whenever we get
whatever.
called about the cages, yeah.
And then weren't you gonna do mailboxes, or did you already do that?
We already did the mailbox, so.
Just a heads up. I have to be here until like 7:30 because apparently her husband wants to see him.
Okay.
Oh, she texted you?
Yeah, just now.
Okay.
Oh, fun stuff.
Watch the
Yeah.
husband come over and be like,
So I
"That's not
guess
a
you
bike.
are here for dinner.
Wasn't my kid. Got it on video. Wasn't my kid. Nobody hit your car.
Right. Well, Gary's a witness. Gary said he heard the thunk and he looked out there and there was a kid crying. So,
I don't know
I
how
can hear
wide
Gary
Jesse's
being
ring
like-
camera goes, but we can definitely get him passing by, probably.
they might
And then
even
Gary
have
walking
them
out.
They
there.
don't. We looked.
And then Gary walking up.
Yep. I don't think the Hansons do either.
Someone does.
Jesse does.
Jesse does?
Yeah.
Jordan was saying we should take a baseball bat to it.
Yeah, go. Let's take a baseball.
And then we,
bat.
and then
Let's commit
I know, and
insurance
then,
fraud.
well, and then we started looking around the neighborhood, like, is there any cameras or whatever? That's why we were like, why he knew about the
None of that shenanigans.
No, we're not
committing insurance
No,
fraud.
they're not.
It was just a diabolical thought we had for a second there, but we did not.
Oh my
There's
God.
literally no like dent in it.
So I
That's
thought
just
about you
scratches.
yesterday.
About me.
Yep, because I was watching.
You know, wait, no, hold up.
You're watching Pawn Stars.
Hold up. I wanna divert this train. This was the first like military kind of holiday that you did not say thank you for your service.
Oh shit! and I couldn't text Hunter either.
When I was
But this
when I-
was for the fallen.
I know,
Your day
yes.
is Veterans.
Yes,
Day.
I know. But as you sent me the photo of the younger photo of Jordan, right?
Yeah.
And I was just going through, like, I was sliding up because I was trying to like see if there was any other ones that I was gonna show real
Right.
quick. And then I was like, oh, she didn't. She didn't like. I didn't get my.
Well, you kind of like. I don't
It's
know.
not my day. It's not my day.
It's
Yeah.
not your day, but we do honor you throughout the years and every day, no matter what.
Because I am definitely a guy out there that is looking for it.
I wish I could have texted for sure. Like he's a real hero right now.
At the
God,
moment, yeah, he's going through it.
Jesus.
Redacted.
Yeah. So, anyways, I thought about you yesterday because
Of Pawn Stars.
not of Memorial Day.
Because of Pawn Stars.
Because of Pawn Stars, and they had a Dungeons and Dragons helmet that someone brought
Helmet?
in. A helmet.
What did it look like?
It was like the knights wear, you know, like the
Hmm.
medal or whatever it was. Can you guess what they got for that thing? They bought it.
What
Like,
makes it a Dungeons and Dragons one?
Well, they didn't really say Dungeons and Dragons. They said
You just saw
That,
a knight's helmet,
um,
and you're like, Dungeons, Dragons!
no. They said it. They said that that's who would come in and buy it.
Is
someone
somebody
that
who plays.
was into Dungeons and Dragons. So that's where I got that from.
Call Mason a third.
Yeah,
I'm married.
and he's proud of it.
They bought it for.
No.
Did they like bring out a dude and he like certified it as real or something like that?
No.
No. Did they put like a year on it or something? Like, oh, this was made in the,
Nope, I
1300s.
think it was just like a fun thing.
Let's say $3,000.
Oh God, no. Not even close.
Up or down?
Down.
Okay.
Is it over 300?
Yes.
Okay.
The only reason why I said $3,000 is I don't know how much a suit. I'm just imagining a suit of armor is like $18,000.
I was gonna say at least 20. Because
No.
a samurai
So,
suit's like 30.
well, actually, I don't think it was a real one like that. Because it was worth like 1,500, and then they gave him like 750 for it. So, no,
Was it? How old was it?
I don't remember.
Well,
Jordan.
If they didn't bring out a person or whatever, it was probably like maybe it was built by someone like not historic, but just someone
Built by a
Right.
notable
Company.
person. Company.
I don't know. They just said that they were gonna buy it because they knew that it would sell to
This helmet?
someone who, yeah, similar, very similar.
Like the Dark Souls helmet?
Yeah.
It does. I don't know if you can see that.
How about we just make you edit
Put
again?
it up there.
I'm not. Can you see it? Can you see the helmet?
Can you hand me that star?
The empty
Is that
can.
your spit?
Oh, for the fucking zinner. Look at this boy digging in his mouth with his fingers.
Ew. The worst is you guys is in the zins.
Dig
Like-
my hands in my mouth like that though.
No,
ever seen me
but
put
you
one-
leave
like,
them
I've seen you put
everywhere.
one in. You fucking pull that lip up.
I don't know
put it
what-
up there.
I don't know what's
I go
worse.
like that and then I two finger it.
I don't know what's worse, that or him leaving them everywhere.
See if I can do two of them.
Dog shit.
You leave them
Where'd
everywhere.
it go? I don't leave them everywhere.
Yeah, you do.
That's gone.
So like, my system at home though is like, if I'm sitting down at my computer actively like playing or whatever.
Yeah.
My stand for or my like monitor, it's got like two little kind of like stands or whatever, right?
Yeah.
I will like just pull it out and set it right there, which is a little gross, but afterwards like I pull them off and then I put it in the garbage.
See, I always have this sitting by me, so
Didn't
if I
you
need
say
to pop
he,
one
like,
out for a
piles
while,
them
I'll
into
just plop it on
something?
top of the container here or on the back side of the can.
Didn't you say that he piles them into
He's got a
something?
fucking his Twizzler bag. He
Not
got rid of
anymore.
it. He got rid of it.
I got rid of it.
Like a fucking...
Twizzler nib bag.
Heathen.
Twizzler nib bag. I filled that thing with
Not a
used-
regular Twizzler bag.
Yeah, Twizzler nibs. I filled that thing. Right.
No. No fucking shot. That
That
just goes into a can or into the garbage.
Yeah.
That was my garbage.
I try
Or
to
you
keep
just
I
don't
just try
do
to
it.
keep an empty can on my desk. Okay, missus, I put down a fucking pack every couple days.
Yeah, I smoke.
How often do you go through a pack?
Every 2 days.
Every 2 days.
Yeah.
Do you smoke the most in the household?
I do not.
does?
I believe that Pa smokes the most.
Really?
Yeah.
I don't.
Are you thinking Gary?
I'm
Or you're
No.
thinking yourself.
Gary
right?
does not.
No.
You're putting
Gary
down 2
does
packs
not.
a day.
Gary smokes about a half a pack a day, if that.
Pa's not smoking more.
Gary
than that.
smokes more weed than he does
Yeah,
cigarettes.
so do I. But
For
fucking...
clarification, Pa, Grandpa, Nate,